I'm very hard on California and California's tyrant governor, greasy Gavin Newsom, and for good reason. I mean, look at California. Fifth largest economy in the world, and it's a literal trash bin of taxes, homelessness, drugs, and crime. I mean, a dumpster fire of filth and a cautionary tale. But I'm actually getting off track because that's actually not what I'm talking about today. Yes, hold on to your hats, folks. I'm about to tip my hat to Governor Gavin Newsom and uphold my vow to give credit where credit is due. So here it is. And for Gavin, the bar is low, but I have to give him props for this. Greasy Newsom has vetoed a bill that would have allowed for safe injection sites, aka supervised shoot-up zones, in the major and drug-ridden cities of LA, Oakland, and San Francisco, saying such sites would have presented a world of unintended consequences. Gavin, oh buddy, oh pal, I never thought I would say this, but yes, you are correct. The idea of providing safe zones for addicts and tweakers to shoot up their illicit drug of choice while staff members stand by in case of an OD is the most ludicrous freaking thing I've heard in a while. Hell, why not just hire a needle concierge to inject the drugs for them while they sip booze out of a paper bag? I mean, shoot, might as well at that point. Worth mentioning, these cities already facilitate a needle exchange, so that's not that far off. But you know who else tried these government-sponsored drug dens? Former New York City Mayor de Blasio. Yes, in his last 4 weeks in office and just in the nick of time, New York City Mayor de Blasio opened shooting galleries for his drug-addicted constituents, an open-air market of sorts for heroin and other injectables. At the time, de Blasio called it a safe and effective way to address the opioid crisis. But I'm not sure how safe and smart the approach was, given that at least 5 people overdosed at one of his prevention centers on day one. And on that same day, at that same center, provided refuge for at least 85 users who injected illegal substances such as heroin laced with fentanyl. But speaking of fentanyl, I wonder where it's coming from. So good for Gavin for nipping it in the bud. Now, at least to me, his motivation is obvious. He's eyeing a presidential run in 24, and sponsoring open-air heroin dens isn't the best look for a national election. But still, I begrudgingly say, credit where credit is due. Without these safe sites, druggies will just have to settle for shooting up their illicit drugs on park benches, street corners, and on the stoops of homes and businesses right next to the human excrement that also fills the streets. So yes, California still sucks, but this is a small, and I mean a very small win for gruesome Newsom. So hats off to you, comrade.